SEO is no longer just about ranking on Google. Today, people are turning to AI tools like OpenAI Search, Perplexity, and Claude to search the web for answers. Even Google is adding AI summaries to their search with Gemini. It is important to optimize the agents and LLMs in your marketing workflow to understand your brand and specific content. This ensures that your product is recommended when someone queries these new AI search engines. In this video, we're going to build an AI marketing agent. It will use two tools. One is to optimize SEO for AI, which checks how your website shows up in AI search results and gives recommendations for improvements. The other is a YouTube affiliate finder, which finds YouTube channels and creators relevant to your search term so you can potentially increase your reach. We'll build both tools using BuildShip.tools, and we'll ship them as MCP-ready tools and connect them to a Claude agent. By the end, you'll have a working AI agent that can run smart SEO audits, show how you're performing for different search terms, and help you take tactical next steps to improve visibility, like finding YouTubers who are already talking about your keywords. To do this, let's generate one of our example prompts to generate an AI SEO audit for a target website and search term, telling us if we're showing up in results on Perplexity. Let's add OpenAI just for fun, and how to improve. And we'll click run. This will open BuildShip. If you don't have an account, set one up. I'm going to add this to my sandbox. BuildShip now has Compass, our AI builder, which, based on your prompt, generates a plan for how you're going to approach this workflow. It uses references from our template library, so it will continue to get smarter as we get more and more examples, or you can generate any new flow you want. As we asked, we'll enter a target entity URL and a search term. It's going to go to OpenAI Web Search, Perplexity AI Chat, and Diffie, and then it will summarize each of those results in Gemini to help us understand if we're showing up for that search term across these three AI search websites. We can modify the plan here with a prompt, or if we're happy, start building. It builds out our nodes for us, and then it maps the inputs into the outputs. Now that it's done, we'll just click test. Let's search for BuildShip.com. And let's search for building tools for AI agents. This takes a bit of time to run, and we get a full AI SEO performance report for BuildShip. We'll get an understanding of how we did in each of these platforms and how we might improve based on what is showing up for that search term, with a set of actionable recommendations right at the end. So we can ship this and use it immediately, but now is the critical time for human in the loop. These workflows mean nothing if you don't customize them for your specific use case. That's the whole benefit of using AI in your business. Is you can build software on demand. It is the Netflix moment for software. What that means is go into these prompts and these instructions and make sure that what is going to be output by this agent is something that you would actually use. The current report is probably too long for us, to be honest, but it's trying to show what we can do. So let's cut this down and say, just give us the actionable recommendations. Or maybe we can give it access to our knowledge base to see if we're using some of the keywords that show up in our knowledge base. Or have it generate a list of keywords that we should go and target afterwards and have that output here. You can either add that in a totally new tool and add that into your workflow, or modify this flow however you need. The objective is not to use this tool once, it is to make this tool a critical part of your AI-enabled workflows for your marketing department. When you're ready to use the tool, we'll go to Connect. And if the tool trigger hasn't already been added, you can add that. And we can automatically add a description of the tool. We can choose if an agent using this tool waits for the output before responding, and then we can ship it. Choose the agent builder you want to deploy to. We'll choose MCP. If you haven't installed Claude Desktop yet, follow this tutorial. If you have it, we've made it easy to export these tools to MCP or to self-host the tools if your business has specific compliance requirements about where your code is hosted. We will copy this, open a terminal, paste it in, marvel that the machine can read this. Voila. We have our MCP integrated into Claude just like that. Now I've closed and restarted Claude, and I look here into my search and tools, and I see the Test AI Search SEO here as the first tool, along with a few other tools that I've added along the way. Claude keeps changing how and where they organize tools. I'm guessing this is going to be much better in the future. BuildShip is also going to be releasing toolkits soon, so look out for that. Let's do an SEO audit for BuildShip.com for the search term Vibe Code Backends for Software. Claude asks us if it's allowed to run this Test AI Search SEO. You can choose to do that once or always allow. You're gonna have to do that once for every tool you add. It sends this through to BuildShip, and it may take a while because we are running a few different AI searches. So now Claude is generating a response based on what we've gotten back from our AI SEO audit, and we can ask some questions, we can follow up, we can do another search. But it seems like BuildShip.com has no visible content addressing vibe coding for backends. This is a new feature for us, and we would like to make sure that we can show up for this type of search. So it shows some of the competitors who do show up, gives us some definitions that we might be able to understand some keywords for, with a recommended action plan. So number one is create foundational content. And this would be great to reach out to some YouTubers and see if they're interested in creating content. It also tells us some high value keywords we could research. It also tells us some high value keywords that we can target, including vibe coding and AI backend development. So this tool is just one part of our process. Let's go back and build the next step. Back on BuildShip.tools, we could prompt exactly what we want, or we can go into our community library, which has many tools and is growing. And let's remix the YouTube affiliate finder. And we can see we gave the company description BuildShip for some search keywords, and it gave us a list of different YouTube channels. This looks like something that we could use. Let's remix. This is a pretty simple tool, but it uses a YouTube creator search node that we have built in BuildShip, so you don't have to. The only step, most tools require some configuration, either an API key or an authorization. For this one, you just need to add your account and we'll test it. So let's say that we are trying to find affiliates for BuildShip, where we can vibe code tools for AI agents. We'll come back into Claude and choose from some of these keywords. Let's select one of them and paste it in. And we get a list of channels, including the BuildShip channel, related to AI backend development that may be interested in working with us. We can do some additional filters, like having a number of minimum and maximum subscribers, and set that for whatever you're looking for. You can also edit the node for your specific needs. Let's ship it. We'll add an API key, and we'll do the same thing to copy this MCP prompt, add it to our command line so you can feel like you're snail coding. Come back into Claude, and we will quit and restart. Let's see what's new. We have our YouTube affiliate finder. So now we can do things like run the AI SEO audit and then run the YouTube affiliate finder. So we're running an AI SEO audit for 11 labs for the search term, how to set up an AI call center. So this is something 11 labs would be great at, and they probably want to improve. So then we ask it to find some YouTubers we can partner with as affiliates that would be beneficial to improve. So we start getting our responses. And again, this is one step in this flow. The next step of this would be to get a contact email for Jason Calacanis or any of these other options and see if he would be interested in helping us out to promote 11 labs. We have a lot of different options of tools that might be able to fit within that flow. For example, creating a cold email draft based on that creator's expertise and what you're looking for. And with each new capability, it will truly enhance your marketing team. Very important here is not to try to automate the whole process. Keep that human in the loop, because taste right now is the most important part of a marketing strategy. What will you build? Mapping out your existing daily and weekly marketing tasks is a great place to start, and then see where you might be able to enhance the amount of information you have to make good decisions using BuildShip, using tools.